Welcome, my friends, to Shaking the Salt with Dr. Peppers. At the end of the message, stay tuned if you want to contact me for any reason, including prayers. Thank you, and I'm Dr. Peppers, Shaking the Salt. Here we go. I just knew that when I went back for my 2-week checkup after back surgery, the doctor was going to say, "Wow, I've never seen anyone heal like this. You're up running around. You're able to do cartwheels. Wow, you look like you're 25 years old again." Not. Okay. I have to admit, I had high expectations. I was just trusting God, and I don't like to be discouraged. So I always encourage other people. Now it was my turn to encourage myself. So I knew there was going to be a lot of pain. I knew I had to do all of these back exercises and leg things for the sciatic nerve, and the way they had gone into the lower back and had scraped it out and covered 24 little details of little minute nerves that needed to all have that bone plaque discarded. And he said, "Now these are going to get angry and it's going to get worse before it gets better." Well, the doctor was right. It's gotten a lot worse before it gets better. So anyway, I'm at a place right now where I can see light at the end of the tunnel. There has to be healing. There has to be an opportunity to get rid of this stupid walker and to be able to swim and drive. And so I'm just trusting God. I wanted to encourage some of you that are going through a lot worse than I am. There are so many of you that are in pain and so many of you that are going through other issues. It was very clear to me yesterday when I woke up and I was just praying and said, "God, I can't get out of the house. I'm hurting, but what can I do to help somebody?" Out of the clear blue, a sweet friend from a prayer retreat several years ago called and needed prayer. I had another friend praying that the cancer wouldn't return, and she wanted prayer. There is always power in prayer, and there is always opportunity to encourage someone else, especially when you're most discouraged yourself, because you can empathize and you can really get in there and go to the throne, not just the phone for this. So encouraging my other friends going through serious depression, one of them, extreme pain without an operation being available yet. And I know one that is going through marital issues, one that is going through financial difficulties, and some of you are just like I am, going through transition times in our lives where we want our bodies to be able to keep doing the fun things we used to do and to have strength and to be able to have so many more days and so many more wonderful outlooks on life. So Proverbs 3:5 is a great proverb for me. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart, and don't lean on your own stupid understanding, Debra. Okay, it didn't say that, but that's the way I was looking at it. In all of your ways, acknowledge Him, God, and He will make your path straight. I'm on a crooked path right now. I don't like not being able to sleep through the night and have to take a muscle relaxer, and yet there are people all over the world that don't have anything at all that they can take. They don't have a doctor. They can't even get the operation because of insurance or other issues. And so I know that there's one other one that comes to mind especially. In John 16:33, Jesus said, "I say these things to you that in me you can have peace. In the world you will have tribulation." He doesn't say because we have faith that we won't have trials and tribulation. He says, "Take heart, because I have overcome the world." So I still want to be in our Christmas sing-along at church, and I'm going to get to those choir practices. My husband's been taking me, and soon I know the doctor will release me to drive again. And here's one of the things that also helps me. God says, "My grace is sufficient for you." My power, listen to this, my power, God says, is made perfect in your weakness. Yeah, it's easy for us to push along and do this, and I can do this, and even to just say flippantly, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. But when he says, you're weak, I'm strong. I will be your strength. I will guide you. I will lead you. If you don't have wisdom, just ask. And he says, my grace covers you. His grace, Grace, God's riches at Christ's expense. Will I be able to go into the jail next week and go up those steps and down those halls and into that far, far long pod area where those women have to live? Will I be able to do that? I intend to, but I can't see 1 week making all that difference. 1 week may just make 1 week Nah. All right, here's another one. 1 Peter 5:7. Cast all of your anxieties on him. Cast all of your anxieties on him because he cares for you. God cares more than anyone else, more than our family, more than our spouse, children, parents, grandchildren, whoever it is that you tend to go to for your strength. Friends, church family, they all can love you. And oh, I thank you, my friends. I've had so many notes and texts and cards. I'm keeping all of my sweet cards out here of encouragement. And now it makes me want to write more cards of encouragement because I see how meaningful it is. So one of these that I still stand on all along, to be steadfast, immovable, abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that in the Lord your labor is not in vain. So may the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace, Romans 15:13 says, in believing, so that by the power of the Holy Spirit you may abound in hope. God, I pray for the one right now that has felt hopeless, the one that has been discouraged and felt defeated. And that's the way I've been in my up and down time these past couple of weeks. And so, God, I thank you that every time there's a bad day, the next day will be better. And when there's a good day, don't get cocky and don't start doing more than you should. I know that's what you told me, Lord. But instead, take it easy, listen to what the doctor says, and best of all, go to the great physician. And whether you are going through something mentally, emotionally, some of you that have been depressed and discouraged for so long, feeling totally defeated, don't give up yet. Right around the corner is that very best blessed hope you can have. Do not give up this day. Do not give up, but trust in God with all of your heart and lean not on your own understanding. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know why bad things happen to good people, and I don't know why good things happen to bad people. But I do know that there is a God that created us, each one of us individually, and he loves us so much. He will not let us go. He will not allow us to handle anything more than we can through him. He will be the one that strengthens us, because in our weakness, he is made strong. Remember that, my friends. You are strong because you're trusting and allowing him to not only undergird you, which means just hold you and pick you up, but he will never leave you nor forsake you. And I will be here for prayer. Just ask me as well. God bless you, my friends. I'm Dr. Peppers, still shaking the salt. Thanks for staying on, my friend. If you would like to contact me, visit saltandlightministry.com. If you want to share your story with me, ask a question, have me come speak to your group, or maybe just request prayer. Once again, saltandlightministry.com. Thanks and God bless.